Hello everyone. Now let's move on to the next some important question like that why do we mostly use JDBC? Here are some key features of JDBC like interoperability and some good performance. In good performance we have different points like batch retrieval, efficient caching and reduced latency. So first let's look at interoperability. See, JDBC is highly flexible and it can work with any of the database, whether it might be MySQL, Oracle, or DB2. This makes a variety of choices for Java developers. Now, let's talk about performance. So, JDBC enhances its performance by using techniques like batch processing. So, first, let's look at the batch retrieval. See, batch retrieval is one such technique. Instead of fetching one by one row when a server requests some data from the database, fetching one by one, JDBC what can do is it can fetch multiple rows at a time. So what happens is this reduces the number of database calls and improves the overall efficiency. Now let's look at some another good feature which helps in improving the performance, that is efficient caching. Now when data is fetched, it is stored in the cache memory. So what happens when the data is stored in the cache memory? We can access the data very fast. So as the data is stored in the cache memory, it reduces the number of database calls. Finally, let's discuss about reduced latency. See, as we have seen that at a time there are multiple rows fetched and are stored in the cache memory. What happens is the database calls are reduced. Now as the database calls are reduced, it takes very less time to access the data from the cache memory. From next video, let's talk about JDBC drivers.